we delve into the crucial steps to create a harmonious environment between your furry friend and the newest addition to the family. From preparing your dog before the baby arrives to introducing them, along with detailed insights on monitoring and addressing potential challenges. Let's explore how to build a strong bond between your dog and baby, incorporating patience, understanding, and proactive engagement, preparing your dog for a baby, engaging in training and socialization. Before bringing the baby home, it is recommended to engage in training and socialization exercises with the dog. This preparation is essential to ensure that the dog is well behaved and understands commands. Fun activities for adaptability. Start involving the dog in fun activities that can be done one-handed or hands-free later on. Examples include playing games like fetching a toy or practicing tricks such as pawing your foot or putting a toy in a box. Addressing problematic behaviors. Identify and work on any behaviors that might be problematic around a baby, such as playing too roughly, biting, or jumping up. The article stresses the importance of addressing these behaviors before the baby arrives to prevent potential risks. Adjusting to changes in routine. To help the dog deal with changes in routine, start making adjustments sooner rather than later. For example, vary the times for walks to make the dog more flexible. But keep their meal times consistent. Introducing baby scents. Dogs have a keen sense of smell, so it's recommended to introduce them to baby scents early on. Use baby products like talc or creams on your body so the dog becomes familiar with the new scents. Incorporate baby scents into play and games to create positive associations. Gradual changes to routine. Gradually make changes to the dog's routine to help them adapt. For instance, if the dog is used to walking after lunch, start varying the walk times to increase flexibility. Incorporating baby items. Rather than bringing a carload of baby items into the home all at once, the article suggests introducing a few items at a time. This gradual approach allows the dog to acclimate to the new items without feeling overwhelmed. Fun activities for adaptability. Sensing changes during pregnancy. Many dogs and expectant mothers claim that dogs can sense changes during pregnancy. While there may not be clear research on whether dogs fully understand the presence of a baby, they can detect changes in the human body, such as changes in shape and hormonal shifts. Gradual introduction of baby items. Instead of bringing a large number of baby items into the home all at once, the article recommends a gradual introduction. Start by bringing one baby item into the home and leaving it in one place for a week or two before moving it to a different position. Repeat this process for each baby item, allowing the dog to acclimate slowly. Using baby scents. Given a dog's keen sense of smell, incorporating baby scents into the environment is advised. Applying baby products, such as talc or creams, on your body allows the dog to become familiar with the new scents. Washing the dog's favorite stuffed toy with baby-safe detergent can also introduce them to the baby's scent in a positive way. Observing behavioral changes. The article suggests paying attention to any behavioral changes in the dog during the pregnancy. Dogs may pick up on changes in the household dynamics, and being aware of these changes can help in addressing any stress or anxiety the dog may experience. Creating a comfortable sleeping space. If the dog sleeps in your bedroom, consider creating a comfortable sleeping space for them elsewhere before the baby arrives. This helps the dog adjust to changes in their sleeping routine and minimizes disturbances when the baby comes. Avoiding overwhelm. The recommendation to introduce baby items gradually is aimed at preventing the dog from feeling overwhelmed. By allowing the dog to adjust to one item at a time, you reduce the chances of negative reactions and help them associate the changes with a positive experience. Introducing your dog to a newborn. Exposing the dog to the newborn early. It is recommended to expose your dog to the newborn as early as possible. Early exposure helps the dog get used to the presence of the baby and reduces the likelihood of stress or anxiety. Establishing 1:1 time between mom and dog. Before introducing the dog to the newborn, the article suggests establishing one-on-one time between the mother and the dog. This helps the dog get over the initial excitement of reuniting with the owner before any introductions take place. Securing the baby in a safe place. Place the newborn in a secure and elevated position, such as a cat seat on a table or a Moses basket. Allow the dog to sniff around the room while ensuring the baby is safe and out of reach. Controlled introduction with treats. Have someone hold the baby while standing or sitting and, as the dog approaches, use treats to reward positive behavior. This controlled introduction allows the dog to sniff the baby for a brief moment before moving away with treats, reinforcing positive associations. Observing dog's body language. Pay close attention to the dog's body language during the introduction. Observe how the dog reacts and whether there are signs of stress, anxiety, or curiosity. This helps gauge the dog's comfort level. Short and positive interactions. Keep the initial introductions short and positive, focusing on rewarding the dog for calm and appropriate behavior. If the dog appears comfortable, gradually extend the duration of interactions, always monitoring the dog's reactions. Planning for the future. After the initial introductions, the article advises planning for future interactions. It emphasizes the importance of never leaving the dog alone with the newborn and suggests closely monitoring the dog around the child until they are a young teen. Use of management measures. To ensure safety, the article recommends using management measures such as dog gates and room dividers to separate the dog and baby when necessary, creating a comfortable sleeping space for the dog in advance. Can also prevent disturbances. Monitoring dog-baby interactions. Importance of monitoring. Stressing the significance of constant supervision, the article suggests that monitoring dog and baby interactions is crucial for the safety of both. Use of baby monitors and pet cams. Recommends using baby monitors to keep an eye on the baby when out of the room. Additionally, pet cams can be utilized to watch the dog when the owner can't be physically present. While these devices are useful for separate monitoring, the article emphasizes that they are not a substitute for direct supervision when the dog and baby are together. Behavioral observation. Encourages observing the dog's behavior when in the same room as the baby. Monitoring for signs of discomfort, stress, anxiety, or fear is essential. These signs may include hesitation, avoidance, tension in the body, lip licking, or vocalizations. Identifying stress cues. Details various stress cues in a dog's body language, such as wide eyes, yawning, tight mouth, and ears not in their natural resting position. Recognizing these cues helps in understanding the dog's emotional state and addressing any potential issues promptly. Providing a safe retreat space suggests ensuring that the dog has a quiet, baby-free space where they can retreat if they feel overwhelmed or stressed. Creating a designated space for the dog helps prevent unwanted interactions and provides them with a sense of security, patience, and understanding. The article reiterates the importance of patience and understanding during this adjustment period, acknowledges that both the family and the dog are adapting to changes, and allowing time for everyone to get used to the new dynamics is crucial. Handling behavioral issues. Jealousy and resource guarding. Identifies potential behavioral issues such as jealousy, where the dog may exhibit signs like whining when the baby is being cradled. Resource guarding, where the dog becomes possessive over items, is another concern addressed. Use of rewards and positive reinforcement. Recommends using rewards and positive reinforcement as effective tools in addressing behavioral issues. Encourages rewarding the dog for positive behaviors, such as looking at the baby and staying at a distance. Magic mat settle training. Suggests using techniques like magic mat or settle training to reinforce calm behavior in the presence of the baby. These methods involve training the dog to settle on a designated mat or area when around the baby, creating an appealing dog zone. If the dog and baby need to be kept apart at times, advises creating an appealing dog zone with interactive toys, puzzle feeders, and comfortable beds. Ensures the dog has a positive and enjoyable space while separated from the baby. Short walks and attention. Emphasizes the importance of not ignoring the dog while they are in their designated zone. Recommends providing short walks and spending time with the dog to maintain a positive relationship. Understanding vocalizations. If the dog growls or barks at the baby, advises against automatically scolding them. Encourages understanding that vocalizations are a form of communication and suggests asking questions like whether the dog is healthy, stressed, or reacting to a specific trigger. Assessing the dog's well-being. Encourages dog owners to assess the dog's overall well-being, considering factors such as health, stress levels, and recent activities. Understanding the context of the dog's behavior helps in determining appropriate strategies for improvement. Patience and adjustment period. Reiterates the need for patience during the adjustment period for both the family and the dog. Acknowledges that the entire family, including the dog, is adapting to changes, and patience is crucial for a smooth transition. Building a long-lasting bond. Fostering a good relationship from the start. Emphasizes the importance of fostering a positive relationship between the dog and the baby from the initial introduction. Encourages dog owners to actively involve the dog while caring for the baby. Inclusive activities. Recommends finding ways to include the dog in activities that involve the baby, even if the baby cannot actively participate. Suggests playing games with the dog while holding or feeding the baby to create positive associations. Direct interactions as the baby grows, advises increasing direct interactions between the dog and the baby as the baby grows, recommends starting with simple activities, such as guiding the toddler's hand to stroke the dog or having the child give the dog a treat for good behavior. Consistent feedback, encourages offering consistent feedback to the dog during interactions, letting them know when they are doing something good, for example, acknowledging the dog's positive behavior even when the baby is crying helps maintain a positive connection with the dog. Sticking to routines, highlights the importance of sticking to routines as much as possible, providing a sense of consistency for the dog. Consistency in routines helps the dog feel secure and promotes a positive environment. Interaction as a two-way street, views the interaction between the dog and the baby as a two-way street, where both parties can benefit from positive engagement, encourages dog owners to find ways to make interactions enjoyable for both the dog and the baby. Building trust. Building a long-lasting bond involves establishing trust between the dog and the family, consistent positive reinforcement. Attention and inclusion in family activities contribute to the development of trust. Preventing feelings of neglect, stresses the importance of preventing feelings of neglect in the dog, considers the dog's continued importance in the family dynamic and actively engaging with the dog to avoid attention-seeking behavior. Seeking professional assistance. Pre-arrival assistance suggests seeking professional help before the baby arrives, emphasizing that it doesn't have to be limited to addressing specific problems, highlights the proactive approach of working with a trainer or behaviorist to prepare for potential challenges, such as separation anxiety or behavioral issues. Training and behavior support, emphasizes that professional assistance is not only necessary when there is a problem but can also be beneficial for general training and behavior support. Working with a knowledgeable trainer or behaviorist allows dog owners to address concerns and implement effective strategies. Understanding canine behavior acknowledges that canine behavior can be complex, and professionals with expertise in dog behavior can provide valuable insights. A behaviorist or trainer can help interpret the dog's reactions, address specific issues, and tailor training plans to the individual dog's needs. Preventing and managing issues, recognizes the importance of prevention and early intervention in managing potential issues. Professional assistance can help identify and address issues before they escalate, ensuring a smoother transition for both the dog and the family. Post-arrival support, advises seeking professional support even after the baby arrives. The dynamic between the dog and the family may change, and ongoing guidance can help address any emerging concerns or challenges. Management measures, recommends the use of management measures, such as dog gates and room dividers, to separate the dog and the baby when necessary. Professional advice can guide the implementation of these measures to ensure their effectiveness. Understanding separation anxiety, highlights separation anxiety as a common issue that may arise in dogs, especially during significant life changes. Professional assistance can provide strategies to address separation anxiety, ensuring the well-being of the dog during times of transition. Tailored advice for individual dogs, recognizes that each dog is unique, and professional assistance allows for tailored advice based on the specific needs and behaviors of the individual dog. This personalized approach enhances the effectiveness of training and behavior management. Overall takeaway, slow and steady introduction, stresses the importance of a gradual and slow introduction process between the dog and the new baby, emphasizes that patience is crucial during this period of adjustment. Constant supervision, highlights the need for constant supervision when the dog and baby are together, emphasizes that even if the dog is friendly, leaving them unsupervised with the newborn is not advisable. Engagement with the dog, encourages active engagement with the dog when the baby is around to prevent feelings of neglect. Recognizes the dog's continued importance in the family dynamic and suggests including them in activities. Positive reinforcement, recommends the use of positive reinforcement and rewards for the dog's positive behavior around the baby. Positive reinforcement fosters a positive association between the dog and the new family member. Consistent routines, advocates for sticking to consistent routines for the dog to provide a sense of stability. Consistency in routines contributes to the dog's overall sense of security. Preventing negative reactions, suggests introducing baby items gradually to prevent the dog from feeling overwhelmed and reduce the chances of negative reactions. Gradual exposure helps the dog acclimate to the changes in the environment. Understanding canine body language, encourages dog owners to pay attention to the dog's body language during interactions. Understanding stress cues, hesitation, or avoidance helps in assessing the dog's comfort level. Building a long-lasting bond, highlights the significance of fostering a strong and long-lasting bond between the dog and the new baby. Recommends inclusive activities and consistent positive Feedback to strengthen the relationship. Professional assistance advises seeking professional assistance both before and after the baby's arrival, recognizes the value of canine behaviorists or certified dog trainers in providing guidance. Addressing concerns and ensuring a smooth transition. Patient approach reiterates the need for patience throughout the entire process, acknowledges that the entire family, including the dog, is adjusting, and patience is crucial for a successful integration.